Feeding, very important. If you don't do this correctly, you might end up with starving bees come January, February time. You'll lose your colony. So how do I know whether I've got the right amount of feed ready for the winter? Very simple. Use the hefting method. So horizontally, you put your 2 fingers underneath your floor like that, and keeping them horizontally, see if you can lift the hive up. I can just about manage that, so that tells me that they're just about on the verge of being ready for winter. What do I feed them? That is open to personal preference. All beekeepers have got their own favourites. Some people give them fondant based feed, so there's Candy, there's Candy Protico, which has got protein in, Candy Pauline Gold. Some people do that. It works out quite expensive for the quantity you're going to need for the winter. I personally use the inverted syrup here, already made up, and it mimics what the bees will actually find naturally. Alternatively, if you want a cheaper option, you just give them granulated sugar mixed with hot water to give them a syrup, and the ratio is very simple to remember. It's 1 pint of water to 2 pounds of sugar, or in metric that would be 1 kilo bag of granulated sugar to about 600-650 mil of water. So it's your own personal preference. Now, how do you feed them? Well, it's your own preference again. If you just want to get them done in 1 or 2 feeds, then you want a larger feeder. I've got one here. This is actually one ready to go on. It's got about 6 pints in. You can actually get bigger ones than this. You can get the jumbo feeder, which will actually hold 1.5 gallons. So you may only need 2 or 3 of those to feed your bees. If your bees are closer to home and you can afford to go there quite often and keep topping up the feeders, you can use smaller ones. I've got a 4-pinter here. It's a plastic Miller feeder, and to give you an idea of how quickly they take this stuff down, I topped it up yesterday afternoon and I came in this morning and the whole thing was empty. So I put another 4 pints in there and off they go again. You can see them here drawing up the syrup from above the crown board hole and taking it down.